It's Manda. Welcome back to my channel. I took kind of an unexpected break. I know in one of my budget videos recently I said I took a break, I took a little vacation from filming, and then I was back, and then I was gone for a week again. That's because, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, I have been sick with, thankfully, it's not wood, but thankfully it was not COVID, it's just CRUD, which stands for Common Respiratory Unknown Disease. Basically, it's an allergy flare-up, and basically you're just like really congested and have tons of postnasal drip, and you just don't feel good. There's, you know, I'm sure if you have allergies, you probably are going to hear me clearing my throat a lot because of the, congestion and postnasal drip from the cold. Basically, it's just like hay fever, but I thought so I wouldn't have to use too much brain power. I thought I would just use a kit from BlackMTStickers on Etsy. It's a printable kit. If you look at it, it actually kind of reminds me of this sticker book, the My Garden sticker book. Very similar colors and patterns. I'll probably use this as well in my my catch-all. But yeah, they came up with these cute. This is kit A5DD0023. It's I think it's just like plants or something like that. And I thought this would be good for the fact that, I'm not really mentally all together. And they made because the new version of the A5 has, the notes page in between the weeklies, in between the days. They have a dashboard page, which I'm really excited about. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out, this is just a piece of tool paper that I use as a divider. And then let's pull out this week, which is what? The 18th through the 24th. And I've just, like, the last couple weeks, I've honestly just been doing like highlighters and pens for my planners, just because I needed a break, and and then like last week I wasn't feeling well. I'm still not feeling well, so hopefully this will help reduce my decision fatigue. And take some things off my plate, so I don't have to think too hard, because I'm still kind of just trying not to overtax myself because I am sick. So I've just been doing the bare minimum. Same thing, like my house, I've been keeping my bedroom nice and clean, but like my kitchen is kind of a mess right now, because I haven't been sorry, my chair, I needed to roll over there, because I just haven't been feeling well. Like I've been ordering lots of takeout, which I was intending this month to be like a no buy July, kind of like no spending and eating everything in my pantry, and I just haven't felt like cooking and really doing anything. So yeah, that's been kind of my life this past. Let's see how these fit. I think the problem with this is this piece of paper is half letter, so it's not as wide as the Erin Condren. So we're gonna need to do A5 and half letter are pretty much, like they're compatible, but like, A5 is a little bit wider, that kind of thing. So let's see, I need my nice tool. But yeah, I've just been trying to keep it together as a little bit as possible. I stayed home. I started like last Tuesday. I started coming down with the CRUD and sorry. And I was just like, oh man. And thankfully it's not as bad as it has been previously. But yeah, I started coming down with like congestion in like the back of my nasal passages, like not being able, like I could just feel the goo as I went to call, you know, the mucus in the back of my throat, and I couldn't get it clear. So I was like doing neti pot and all this other stuff, and it just was not. So I ended up having like a little bit of a sore throat, like, but it's not like in the throat part, like down near your tonsils, like when you swallow, but it was like in the upper throat. I was like, this is so weird. And so I took a COVID test. It came back negative, which is good. And I was like, when I took it, I'm like, I'm 99.9% sure that this is just CRUD. Because, you know, I get CRUD pretty regularly. But yeah, you know, it comes, it happens. But I was like, okay, let me just make sure it's not COVID. That way, in case, you know, I exposed somebody, that kind of thing. All right, so that's going to be that. And like, I am vaccinated and all that stuff, so I didn't think it was COVID. And I didn't get it, let's see, 18. It's like I went somewhere without a mask when I went to the Scottish festival. We went there, we didn't wear masks, there were tons of people, and that was like early June. And I'm like, okay, if I don't catch it here, I'm probably not gonna catch it. You know, like where I was, and like, and how many people were there, and the likelihood of being exposed. I'm like, close process. There was like no social distancing or anything like that. And so I was like, okay, if I don't catch it, then I'm probably never gonna I'm not gonna catch it in general, probably. And so when I started feeling bad, I'm like, crap, is it COVID? It's not. Thankfully, like, I don't think it is. So I just took the test, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sick with the CRUD, but I told my boss, like, yeah, I'm sick, but it's not COVID, thankfully. So nobody's been exposed. It's just me and my terrible allergies. And I think it's from the fact that we have a lot of wildfires going on right now. And I think that's what it's coming from, like just the poor air quality. And I'm just like, okay, that's probably what it is. I love this kit, it's so cute. And I just thought this would be perfect for like me not having like the brain power to really come up with anything. I think, isn't there I want to do I want to make it all matchy? Might as well. There, and then let's put this water tracker. If anybody uses these kits, like this kit. Shoot me a thing on Instagram or something. I'll put the water chart on there since it's not going to fit here. Or was there... Do I want to use this full one? I think what I want to do is just use this pink. Actually, no, here's a brown one that's by itself. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me pull up this one. Where's a brown one? See, this one has multiple brown ones. Alright, we'll just go with this. And then, I got a little dot, but I don't want a dot. And we'll use this for here, AM routine. PM routine goes down here. I need this. But yeah, that's pretty much been my week. It's just kind of getting like surviving, and just not feeling well. Just ugh. I think this has been coming on since when I took that abrupt like I'll take it leave of absence. I think this is supposed to go on here. It's a full box, but yeah, I've just been kind of just making it through the day. And this kit also comes with like boxes, not boxes, you know what I mean, the sort of hourly, like assignment boxes kind of thing, but I didn't want to use those because I like to be able to write on the paper and just use my highlighters and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one and in this pink. Put this down here. Oh yeah, there's checklists. Let's go ahead and put this one down. Do 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 do. Alright, there we go. It's a pink one. I think if I do it like this will be better. Yeah. Alright. So I'm probably not going to do a lot of talking in this video just because when I talk, I have to clear my throat because, yeah, and I sniff a lot. And so if you guys want to, you know, turn the sound off and just fast forward through this video, I'm all for that. Because that's what I do sometimes when I'm watching videos. I just turn, and I don't want to listen to like an hour-long video. I just put it on mute and do it on 2% speed because like a lot of the times, like, you know, these planning videos, you don't really need to hear what they're saying, right? Don't really need to hear what us crazy people are talking about unless, you know, you want to hear it. or whatever, but I follow a lot of people, so it's kind of like, to keep up with the videos, sometimes I just gotta put y'all on mute and just go real fast. Because, you know, laying down stickers is pretty self-explanatory, especially when you're using a kit like this. But yeah, that's the update on my health and like why I've been gone, if you were, you know, curious. But yeah, I'm hoping it's getting better, but I'm hoping it usually takes me a week or 7 to 10 days to like fully recover from a CRUD episode, as I like to call them. So I'm hoping by sometime next week I will feel much better and be able to get back into my routine. I mean, I had whole plans of doing, you know, Camp Nano, which, yeah, I've only written 2 days out of the month. Yeah, that tells you, and it's what, the 17th right now? I'm recording this on Sunday. Yeah, it's the 17th, and I've only done 2 days. Yeah, that tells you where things have gone. I'm just like, you know what? That sucks. Moving on. That's kind of how I've dealt with it. I'm like, yeah, no, this sucks. Alright. Just admit it sucks and move on. I'm not gonna be hard on myself about it. When you're sick, you're sick. That's how I feel about that. And if you stress yourself out and stress your body out when you're trying to recover from, you know, an illness, you just kind of make yourself sicker or take longer to recover. So I've just been kind of focusing on just keeping myself going. Because, yeah, so, and then I found out my boss is retiring. Joy of joys, good for him, but I'm kind of like, oh crap. I really hope, like, he's retiring at the end of the month, and they just posted the job, like, Friday. Like, he told them, you know, beginning of the month. It's now been 2 weeks since he told them that he was leaving, and they're just now posting like the job rec for his job. So I'm like, oh man, I really hope that they find his replacement and, you know, quickly. And I also hope that they're not a douchebag or a person who's like really like anal, and, you know, overzealous, I should say. Like, what we do is not, it's not that big of a deal, right? Like, it's a big deal, like our job, but like, it's not that big of a deal, you know? It's like, it's not like, it's not like, what am I gonna call it? What you call it? It's like, life or death, you know? And it's not something to get super riled up about. Where are, there we are. It's just not that big of a deal. Like, it's a big deal to get the job done, but not, you know, there's no reason to be a type A personality kind of person. I'm not the kind of person who does well with micromanagers and so on. So I'm really hoping that his replacement is not like that. I really love my boss. like, but you know, it's, I think he's like 70. I think he just turned 70. So yeah, I'm like, dude, why are you still working? Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, is there like a financial reason you're still working? I don't think so. I think he's cool. But yeah, I'm like, oh man. And like, I already do like a lot of his job for him because he spends so much time in meetings. Like 90% of the time he's in meetings, so he can't really do the stuff that he's supposed to do, quote unquote, because he's in a meeting all the time. There's like, he spends, I will say like 75% of his time in meetings, doing like just like meeting after meeting. Both for the, actually more for our internal people, like our internal company, than for the client. Like, it's just, why are we having all these meetings? And that's sort of the thing with our job is, it'd be one thing if we were just servicing the client, but at the same time we have to do they want us to do all these things for the company side that are ridiculous. And like, I'm sorry, that's two jobs. I got paid, I got hired to do a job for the client, and then you want me to also do this job for you guys because you guys didn't think to, like, you didn't think you guys needed you didn't build in administrative support into your plan, you know, like into contract administrative support into this kind of thing. Like, so I spend a lot of time doing things that I'm not getting, the client isn't technically paying for me to do. So, and then they get mad when I don't do things. I'm like, I'm sorry, but the stuff that the client is paying me to do for them is priority over your, you know, internal junk, like your internal nonsense. Because y'all are too cheap to get, you know, more administrative people. Oh no, I did the thing. This is a Saturday. But yeah, but I have applied for a client-side job, which is exciting. It's an administrative assistant position, which, you know, is what I do. You know, it's what I've done pretty much all my life. So yeah, these aren't gonna match for whatever reason. They did not decide to do that. But yeah, but I haven't heard anything back yet, and I applied 2 weeks ago, and what I've heard from other people, that the client kind of lets it sit out there and collect resumes for a good couple of weeks before they start doing the interviews. So I'm not, and the job rec is still out there, so I'm not, and they haven't said that, you know, we've filled the position, so I'm not too concerned. But yeah, the job would be like right up my alley, so very excited about that. Okay, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I was forgetting to put down. So here's the note page. Monday, Tuesday, I need the water trackers, because that's like definitely something that I've been slacking on since getting sick. just drinking water. It's just like, you know, it helps with the post-nasal drip, but at the same time, it's like, you get queasy. So it's like, I don't want to put anything else in my stomach, even though it is just water. I'm just like, ugh. Just is what it is. Alright, there we go. That's pretty much it. I still have a bunch of stickers left, and I'll probably use them throughout the week. So let's go ahead and pop this back into my planner, and let's do a little flippy flip. So we shall see how things pan out. I'm just kind of like, whatever. I just hope things aren't too bad. So here we go. Here's the weekly Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!